Tell me if this sounds familiar to you. Your closet is packed, and yet somehow you feel like you have absolutely nothing to wear. Yep, we've all been there. Many of us are drowning in clothes, most of which we don't even wear, and yet we keep buying more. Today we're talking about why this happens, how to finally break free, and how to put together a capsule wardrobe. Hi, I'm Angie from The Road to Simple, and if you are ready to simplify your life and love your wardrobe again, this video is for you. So let's talk about the elephant in the room, or more like the 75 elephants that are stuffed inside your closet. We've got clothes we bought on a whim. Some of them still have the tags. Things we swore we'd wear someday. Sales rack deals that turned into dust collectors. We're stuck in a cycle of consume and regret. And it's exhausting. And the guilt? Oh yeah, it's there too. Guilt for the hard-earned money spent on clothes we never or hardly ever wear. And the environment that we might be slowly strangling with fast fashion. Suddenly getting dressed feels like a game of emotional dodgeball. Not exactly the peaceful morning we were hoping for, right? So why do we buy more and more clothes and then sometimes feel bad about it? We're bombarded by trends on social media, influencers showing off the it outfits of the week. Sales are whispering, don't miss out. These things create a false sense of urgency, like if we don't keep up, we'll fall behind. And the worst part, some of us start to feel inadequate in our own clothes, like our wardrobe isn't enough, or even worse, like we're not enough. But here is the truth, my friend. You don't need more stuff. You just need less noise. So this is where the KonMari method comes in, a philosophy that swept across the globe, and it really did change how I see my closet. As Marie Kondo explains, instead of keeping clothes out of guilt or some mythical someday you're going to wear them, you actually hold each item and ask questions like, do I love this? Do I feel like my best self in this? And her most famous question is, does this item spark joy? A question that I like to add to that list is, does this piece of clothing fit the current season of life that I'm in right now? Seasons of life change, your body changes, lots of things change, so I always like to throw that question in there as well. If it doesn't fit my season, it's time to say bye-bye. And when you sort your clothes into categories, your tops, your bottoms, your shoes, you can clearly see when you have way more than what you really need in each category. And I was actually shocked and quite literally embarrassed when I did this for the first time. If I can find a picture of it, I will put it on the screen. But in this video today, I'm focusing on creating a capsule wardrobe, but I do have several videos about simplifying your closet. So I will put a link at the top of the video here, and also the link will be in the description so that you can watch those videos whenever you're ready. Once you've cleared the clutter, you can start building something intentional. So let's talk about a summer capsule wardrobe. Think of it like your closet's greatest hits album, all killer pieces, no filler pieces. Instead of 50 or 60 or 70 random pieces, you narrow it down to 25 or 30 go-to items that you actually wear and feel fabulous in. A great pair of jeans, check. Neutral tops, check. Shoes that go with almost everything and they're comfortable, also check. A capsule wardrobe prioritizes quality over quantity. You select or invest in what you actually wear, what fits you, and what fits your real life, not what you see when you're scrolling on your phone. So you're not limiting your style, you're liberating it. Hopefully you can create a capsule wardrobe from the items that you already own. But if you do some drastic decluttering, you might be able to splurge and treat yourself to some new items. Today I'm creating a second summer capsule wardrobe collection, and this one includes a lot of black, which, as you can tell from a lot of the videos I'm in, that's a color that I like to wear a lot. So I did do a previous video on another summer collection, which was more soft blues and khakis and things. So if you stay tuned until the end, I will link that video for you. Just another idea. So let's take a look at what I've picked out for this capsule. Ready? Comfy pair of jeans, dress pants, kind of flowy, short leg pants, khakis that are very comfortable. Also have some khaki shorts, some denim shorts as well. One tank top, kind of off-white fun top that I like, very flowy, cool. Black flowy top, kind of a khaki background with black and gray. I also have this flowy cream color top. And then I threw in just something bright colored just to have to go along with black, and that's this kind of fuchsia pink. I forget what you call this kind of skirt, but it's very comfortable, I know that. And I have two dresses that I picked out. This one, and this is my go-to black knit dress that I wear all the time. And I chose two items to wear for jackets during the summer. I have this short 3/4 length that I really like. I know it's summer and it's hot, but it's cold in the air conditioning. So here's my tip for you on my denim jacket. I just keep it in the car, fold it up in the back seat of the car. Then whenever we're at a restaurant or the movie or somewhere where it's cool, I can grab this because denim goes with everything. So let's see how many outfits I can make out of this. Ready? Let's go. Before I forget, I want to clarify something. As we're doing this, I'm not encouraging you to completely get rid of everything except 30 items or whatever. Once you determined your capsule wardrobe, all those other things you will put away somewhere else. Put it out of sight, put it in another closet, or put it in a box, whatever it is, to get it out of sight so that when you open your closet, you only have your capsule items. This is a good way to kind of test to see if you really will miss some things or not. There may be some things you put away in that closet for the month or two that you wear this capsule wardrobe, and when you go back to that closet to pull it out, you didn't even miss it at all. So that gives you the green light to get rid of some things that way. So I almost forgot to tell you about the shoes. These are some Skechers sandals that are very comfortable. Comfort is a must for me. These are my black Crocs that I absolutely love, love, love. I don't think they look like the Crocs that most of you think about when you hear that word, and they are so, so comfortable. Then I have these brown Crocs as well with gold, makes it a little bit dressy. And then just plain old flip-flops. Probably could have got by with just one pair of black shoes, but those Skechers just make things look a little bit more dressy sometimes. I'm gonna put these down here on the floor. I'm gonna undress my little wicker lady over here. She makes a good model. She's a nice size. My clothes look better on her because she's a little bit slimmer than me. But let's put some items on here so we can see what we got. Isn't that sweet? I got a real steal on this at Ross, an outlet store. And these shoes would make it pretty dressy, but you could also just put flip-flops on if you wanted to wear it for just something real casual. I think this sweater just really makes anything look a lot more dressy. And it's 3/4 sleeves. I must have left my black shrug sweater that I had before somewhere. So this is a must-have piece for me. So I did purchase that this year. I found it at JCPenney. This is my go-to black knit dress. I'll be sad when this one fades too much to keep it, but I wear this a lot. You can always just add some jewelry to anything to make it a little dressier. And with this look, I could wear the black shoes, or with these beads on there, I could even wear the brown ones. I'm not really counting the jewelry pieces on this capsule, but I would suggest that you just pick out a couple of things to have ready that will mix and match with what you have, rather than going through all your jewelry. I could add the shrug to this too if I wanted to make it look a little bit dressier, have a layered look. And the old standby blue jean jacket. Never underestimate the value of a denim jacket. That's cute too. Just wear that with the black flip-flops. That makes a really neat outfit. I have about 4 different tops that could go with this skirt. Let's just flip this one on so you can see. It's a nice, simple look. This one is cute with the shrug. It gives it a little bit more of an elevated look. This is that other flowy top that I think is so cute. It kind of reminds me of a toga flowy tank, but also neat with it. And I also have this plain black flowy shirt that's short sleeved. It's a little bit longer in the back than it is in the front. It's one of my favorites. I really wish I had this waist size. We can always wish, right? This is one of my favorite tops. It's really light and airy, and I really love the classic look of the tan and the black. You could dress it up with the shrug and the sandals instead of just flip-flops. I forgot to show you this. This was one of the pieces too. This hat with the black. Look how cute that is. If you're like me, when you're getting older, you got to watch out for skin cancer spots. Had to have a couple places taken off already, so when I'm out in the sun for extended time, I make sure I keep a hat with me in the car. I'm not going to attempt to put these on the mannequin, but here's my long khaki pants to go with this top as well. And this is one of my favorite outfits that I like to wear to work and around. Flowy tank looks really great with the shorts, and of course it looks good with the pants as well. This would also look great with these shorts if I didn't. Love, love, love that. I love white or cream with tan. Threw this in for some color. Really like that too. And I really wish I had this body when it comes to a tank like that. But I still wear it even though I don't have that kind of body. Wear that with flip-flops or either of the black shoes. Could add the shrug to it if you wanted to. Now this with the flowy pants and the shrug would look nice together. Of course, you could wear this with blue jeans with the black sandals. Would be really cute. Blue jean shorts as well. This is my go-to black tee that doesn't hug against me. It floats a little bit. I really like that. You dress that up with some nice shoes or just the flip-flops. Of course, it looks good with the blue jean shorts too. How cute is that? Wear these shoes with that. But you could also just wear the flip-flops. Or you could dress that up with some jewelry. This makes a cute outfit with shorts too. Can you tell I like flowy things? I like things that don't cling. This top just goes with just about everything that I have. Cute, just a pair of flip-flops and be done. I probably missed a combination in here somewhere. I know I hadn't showed this with the blue jeans, but you get the drift. Add this, and it dresses it up a little bit. Are you ready for the big reveal? This is the best part, is what your closet looks like when you get it highly simplified. So let's see. Voila! Love it, love it, love it. What do you think? Would you imagine that just looking at the number of things that are in this closet, that you could have as many outfits as you have just witnessed me put together? And I didn't put together all of them. This kind of goes to prove the 80-20 rule, if you're familiar with that most of us probably wear the same 20% of our clothes 80% of the time. This is how you curate your closet into the things that you really love to wear, the things that fit you well and you feel good in. Now, anytime you open up your closet, you will be pulling from only the things that you love. And that decision fatigue is going to go bye-bye. So I know when you hear that number, 25, 30, 35 things, that just seems unattainable. But now that you've seen this, experiment and see how it works, I'd really like to encourage you to give this a try. Once you get out of sight those things that kind of cause guilt, you get it out of your closet, that's not talking to you anymore. So you just have the things that you truly love to wear at your fingertips every day. So as you can see, you don't need more clothes, you just need to select the right ones that fit your body, your life, and your vibe. So let go of the guilt, let go of those too tight jeans that haunt you. Make space for the closet that actually works for you. If this video gave you a little closet clarity, please give me a like. And also drop me a clothing emoji in the comments. That's fun. And I want you to answer this question for me, please. What is one item that really sparks joy with you and was a must to put in your capsule wardrobe? And as promised, I want to leave you with a couple of videos to watch. This one right here to see the other capsule wardrobe that I created. And then I've got a playlist here with lots of closet decluttering tips. And if you haven't subscribed already, I'd love for you to do that. Just click on my picture right here. Stay on this road to simple with me so that we can declutter 1 mile at a time. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.